everybody, and welcome to another Reality Skewed gaming session. I am Rangerj1999, and I'm joined by my good friend, Mageduckey. And we are here to talk about his subject of expertise. See how I went all French there? Ships. And no one knows more about ships than I've learned than Mr. Mageduckey. No one knows more about ships than I've learned than Mr. Mageduckey. And we've been privileged enough to have him on the show a few times. And we hope to have him on more so we can talk about ships, break it down a little bit. We'll do some battles, talk about which ships are great, all that kind of stuff in this video. But Mageduckey, what's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot. Just first of all, very grateful that you guys put up with me for several weeks now on the show.
The fans put up with
And
me all the time, so yeah, you're good, man.
fair enough. And I'm honestly looking forward to future episodes. I
Yes.
love talking about ships.
So with that being said, let's get into it. So, um, we've had you on the show a couple times, and we've gone into the roster of what I'm working on. Now, let's pull up my roster. Hopefully it works. Yay, it works. So you can kind of see what I've been working on. Now, I have been working on Slave 1, getting it up higher. I've been working on Imperial TIE Fighter, and I've been working on, why is this not working? Work! First Order TIE Fighter, which I've got almost both those two to 5 stars, which is what I'm trying to do. And I've been working on I always butcher this name, Executrix. God, I'm going to say like 5 times faster so I can make sure I say it right. Which I have 5 stars, and we click on it. You can see where I've got it to, I think, level 68. I'm working on that. I'm trying to save up so I can get it to, what level do you recommend trying to get for Executrix? Because you said this is the primary ship I need to focus on for my flagship, correct?
Currently, it is the best fleet commander, yes.
Okay.
However, I should probably add that because of absolutely terrible AI right now on defense, all fleet commanders are viable.
Okay.
Um, so whether that's because of terrible AI or because they actually did a good job balancing, we you can make do with any fleet commanders. Just some are going to be easier to win with than others.
Okay. If you had to rank the 3 that you personally would want to use, and from lowest to highest, what would be your priority, and for the players out there, for which ships that they should use?
For capital ships,
Yes, let's do the capital ships first.
okay. On offense, I'd go Executrix #1, Home 1 #2, Endurance #3. And then on defense, I would probably go Executrix #1, Endurance #2, Home 1 #3.
Okay. Now, what makes Executrix so good? First of all, without any other ships added to it, what makes this ship, in your opinion, the ship that people should really be focusing in on?
The crew ability, victory at all costs. At max, allies deal 15% more damage for each debuffed enemy. This bonus is doubled for Empire allies. Now, unfortunately, we only have 2 Empire ships right now, so that portion, the double bonus, isn't recognized very often.
Mm-hmm.
But 15% more damage for each debuffed enemy is really big when you consider that target locks are key to ships.
Okay.
Like target locks are, in my personal opinion, one of the definitions of shit. Like you, because they augment so many different abilities, it is only natural. And I mean, conceptually, it's only natural that ships are gonna be getting target locks on other ships. So you're wanting to put these out there anyway. One of the most popular, if not the most popular, taunt Biggs requires target locks to both taunt and recover protection.
Mm-hmm.
You've got AoEs, fives, and boba that are based on target locks. Even maces, even though that's another capital ship. And so, if you're trying to put all of these target locks out there, you want as many of them out there as you can, especially for like first order TIE pilot. He
Mm-hmm.
wants to be able to be hitting a target lock every single turn. dealing additional damage for each target lock is just a plus. It's a really strong plus. That's up to 75% more damage if you're spreading your target locks around.
Right.
So it's a very significant damage increase and can very easily punch through any kind of mace double taunt shenanigans.
Right. Nice. Okay, so now the crew that you would want to run with Executrix would be obviously Imperial, right? So if you can get Darth Vader's ship, that would be a bonus. But Imperial TIE Fighter, I would assume, is one of them, right?
Not in the starting fleet, actually.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Because as I said, the offense bonus is doubled from 15 to 30%, but you have to consider the rest of the kit. Their health, their speed, the chance that they have to target lock. Are they single target? Are they multi-target? You have to factor in more than just do they get an extra 15% damage or not.
These things are trickier than I imagined. I'm just doing it for fun.
And an Imperial TIE Fighter has got 70% chance at max to target lock, which is great, but his special is on a cooldown that can't be reduced, like First Order TIE Pilots. And he's extremely fragile. He has no protection, so he has the lowest total health. He actually doesn't have the lowest health, but he does have the lowest total health, and so he's extremely fragile. As soon as they fix Poe's ship, since Poe goes first, it's an instant kill on. It can be an instant kill.
Okay.
On TIE Fighter, depending on how geared up you have him. Okay. And so that's a big risk going against any fleet that has a Poe. And so he's just not good enough.
Okay.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
What I would recommend for the starting lineup would be Boba. Okay. Because he's just amazing. First Order TIE Pilot, because he is equally as awesome. Vader, because permanent irresistible target locks are a thing of beauty. He also provides a dispel. Okay. So if they've got Maul Retribution down on, say, 5s, who's just tearing up your fleet, you can, as soon as you get a target lock on him, Vader can dispel for you. Then you're going to want Biggs, obviously, as your taunter. That's only natural. And then the fifth one is actually one that I didn't realize at first, so somebody else pointed it out.
Me suppose maybe one or two little bitty accidentes. You'd say, boom the gasser, then crash into Boss's hay blibber, then vanish.
Biston's Ewing.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because of one crucial thing. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder's crew ability. Get to it here. Biston's Ewing has plus 20% speed. In addition, whenever an enemy becomes target locked, another random ally gains 30% turn meter and advantage for 1 turn. Advantage is fun. Free crits. Who doesn't like that?
Right.
But the key of this is an ally gains 30% turn meter every time you target lock. So you already have a fleet that is putting out a bunch of target locks so that Boba, Vader, and First Order TIE Pilot and Biggs can all use it. So you're constantly putting that out there. You're getting additional offense bonus from Tarkin. Now you're getting additional turn meter from Biston's Ewing. And so it just really wraps the package together nicely and gives a really strong speed boost.
Nice.
Which is nice.
It is indeed. So if I can get this stupid thing to work. Why won't you work?
And something I've noticed, I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, the ability reads another random ally, which would imply that whichever ship is doing the target locking cannot receive the turn meter and advantage gain, but as of right now, they can. So it's not a 25% chance of another ship getting it, it's a 20% chance of any ship.
Gotcha. All right, so with that being said, Now the lineup that I have going in, I don't. I was working on those ships that you had told me previously to work on. So the lineup we have, if we go into the actual battle, we'll just pick this one. You say I save some of the battles for this, just in case. This is what I kind of have as the team that's going in initially. Now I've got Admiral Akbar's ship with Boba Fett, Jedi Counselor, Geonosian Soldier, Resistance, and Biggs. And then we had as our reinforcements, we had Ahsoka, Wedge, and I went in through Imperial First Order TIE Pilot. I do need to boost him up a little bit because you did say that if they have mods and stuff, it increases their health and things of that nature.
Yes,
All right, so
but only the tier and level of the mod matter, nothing else.
okay. So
I just
I
want to throw
probably
that
need
back
to
out
do
there
that.
because some people still think the stats affect it, and they don't.
So let me. I do need to gear him on stuff real quick. If I can, you know what? Stupid game is. I don't know. I go on ships and the ding thing wants to be stupid. So we'll go at the other route. Um, Let me work on him real quick. Put some mods and stuff on him. I started, but I kind of got a little bit sidetracked. I am farming him, so he's only 4 stars. He is a tough farm. I'm just gonna tell you folks out there, there's only 2 places you can get him, other than a shop here and there, and that's it. Let's see. He's level. What level is he? Does
And the only gear.
does level make a difference with ships?
It does, but it's only 15 to 20%.
Okay. Well, we've got enough cash to get him to 85, so why not? And we're good there. Let me see if I can fix his gear. I could put mods on him. He's gear 6, almost gear 7. What am I missing? Of course, I'm missing something. What is it? Oh, those. And he's not an easy farm. Let's just say that. But we
Yeah,
can put some mods on him. So let's put some mods on him just so he's more effective. I've got a health mod here. What is that? I'm just trying to get some decent mods on him. Let's see. What's my best try?
yep. The
Put that on
I
there.
started, so I think it was like the second or third day of ships as I was starting to write my first guide. I like noticed First Order TIE Pilot and was like, wow, this guy is gonna be a top ship, definitely.
Right.
And so I started farming him, and I think he was like he was like, I think it was just barely unlocked. It was like a 1 star.
Mm.
And I think early last week, middle of last week, I finally hit 5 stars on him. So that's 7 or 8 weeks to go from 1 to 5 stars.
It's
Definitely a long farm.
it's definitely a long farm.
But it is very much worth it. And to anybody out there who hasn't started farming him for ships, you're behind.
Yeah, I mean, it fulfills your need for the dailies and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Yep,
why not?
that's what I've been using him for. Now that I'm done with Boba.
Yeah, Bubba was not that bad. So, all right. So we've got some mods on him. I just want to get some mods with some decent levels on there. All right. So we got some mods on him. All right. I
Ooh,
don't
spending
think.
that credit heist money, I see.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So we got him done. Let's look at his ship. Let's go back to characters.
Um,
Before we
I
go into
would
combat.
recommend using his ship on your starting lineup, but because he's so undergeared compared to everybody else,
Uh-huh.
he's going to be slow, weak, and fragile
You're right.
in your shard, unfortunately.
That's okay. This is a learning video, so we'll see what happens. So let's go back to Fleet Arena and we'll do the battle. Set up our lineup. So who should I replace him with?
So your TIE fighter pilot is much better off in terms of stars and gear. So he's going to be stronger. Honestly, this is where it gets to be kind of a subjective call. It's a very like situational case by case basis as to whether you'd want to do Imperial TIE fighter, who's not going to have a refreshed special ability, who's
Mhm.
not going to be getting all that extra turn meter, but might be either a little bit tankier or because of his dodge and the fact that he's better geared, he's closer in health than he normally would be, and the dodge makes up for that. So, I mean, you can leave First Order TIE Pilot in for now. I find a lot of times I don't go to the third reinforcement. So,
So go ahead and replace him on my lineup with who? Should I get rid of Geonosian's shoulder?
if you wanted to put him First Order into your starting lineup, I would get rid of Resistance Pilot.
Resistance pilot. Okay, so
Yes.
we're gonna put First Order TIE Pilot in, and we'll put,
That's the wrong one.
which one's that? Oh, that's Imperial. Duh. All right, so he's in, and then we'll put what, Resistant as a reinforcement.
I personally really enjoy Sunfac as a reinforcement because
Okay.
when Biggs goes down, most of my shard, like the top 20, are all either Mace or Akbar, with the exception of my Tarkin fleet.
Right.
Sunfac excels against Mace and Akbar fleets.
Okay.
So if they are predominant on your arena shard, then you should definitely
They
throw
are.
in Sunfac.
Okay, so we'll have Sunfac in there. And my Sunfac's actually pretty geared. I could probably, get a ship up some more. Now, do we want to stick with Admiral Akbar as my fleet commander, or do we want to put Executrix, which is 2 levels lower than that in?
Because you don't have Vader, you don't have a well-geared First Order TIE pilot, and you don't have Biston, Executrix would be pretty
Hindrance?
lackluster.
Okay.
Pretty underwhelming. You wouldn't be able to land consistent or quick target locks, and so you wouldn't see the damage output. You wouldn't see the First Order TIE pilot turn meter gain.
Right.
Very much.
Okay, so we're going to go into battle then. You ready for this?
Sure.
All right. As I embarrass myself on the string. Battle eventually. There we go. Yay. Alright. I'm sure they're going to go first. They did go first. Went right after him. Alright, so what should be our first move here?
You can go ahead and heal. What I would do is heal First Order TIE Pilot.
Okay.
Get him a little bit of health back, and you give advantage to Biggs, who will then get a guaranteed crit for a chance to target lock to
set off his
proc
taunts.
himself.
Okay. And we want to attack who?
You could go after, let's see, that they've got what, Resistance Pilot there, JC and Ahsoka, Wedge and Biggs. I would say probably either JC or Resistance Pilot. Your call.
Let's get rid of JC.
Oh, did you use the special or the basic?
Special?
You were supposed to use the basic.
I'm supposed to use the basic there. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because you want to go for the target lock so that he can be taunted.
All right. So it's our First Order TIE Pilot up. We just want to use his basic attack here. Yeah.
Yep. Unless you absolutely have to kill somebody off, you should never use First Order's crew ability on a non-target lock.
Okay. All right. I probably want to use. Now, if I use this,
if you pull Biggs, then he's going to get
the additional
double protection up.
Okay. And of course, we want to use the double of him.
Yep, you want to use the crew because he's going to die next turn anyway.
And it'll give more. All right, so basic on First Order.
Yes, because as of right now, a killing blow on strafe does not refresh the cooldown, which
Okay.
sucks.
Okay. I guess
Now
we'd use
here,
the.
if you use the AOE, I'm
Uh-huh.
not now. You probably want to target resistance pilot because on JC you
I
got a
got
lot
the.
of
Yeah.
protection up. You're forcing Biggs to go, which is going to give him even more protection up.
Okay. So
So
use the
that's
AoE.
personally that's what I like to open up with JC on Biggs for the assist, and then Akbar AOE to give additional protection up.
Okay. And we want to hit resistance again.
Yep, just keep pummeling him because you might as well kill off more ships.
Okay. Reinforcement coming in, and it looks like it's Geonosian Soldier. All right, and then we'll just go ahead and hit resistance.
Basic, yep.
And now we'll probably go after Wedge. Looks low. We use basic for Bubba, correct?
Yes.
Target lock. Okay. We should probably give this to who?
If you heal Geonosian Soldier, he'll stick around a while longer.
Okay.
Because the protection up will last for the dots, but then it'll go away.
Okay. Oh, I think that's Sunfac. Maybe I got that
Yep,
wrong.
it is Sunfac.
All right. Oh, I thought his taunt was up. Duh. All right, so we want to keep going after. Oh, his taunt's back up again. That's annoying. He's basic for first order TIE pilot. He dodged.
Wow, that evasion up is annoying.
It is.
That's where Vader comes in handy.
Yeah, well.
I'm not trying to rub it in your face. I'm not.
Now I could use Boba Fett's double attack here and hit not only. Well, no, I don't need to because Wedge is already open.
Yep.
But I could hit 2 targets with 1.
Yeah, you could. Personally, I would do basic on JC.
So you can get another
try
target
to spread
lock.
Target lock. Yep. That way the AOE will.
Of course it didn't.
Resist it. Yeah. The idea is still there.
Right,
now this, because you're not going to be doing any damage on JC's basic, go ahead and use it on the target lock to speed up first order TIE pilot.
Well, Sunfac taunted again.
Oh yeah, he did. Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm being dumb.
Yeah, there goes Biggs. Bye, Biggs. We'll miss you. All right, I guess you want to call in a reinforcement, right?
Yes.
Now, who do we want to call in? We got Ahsoka, Wedge, and Sunfac.
Sunfac, because although he only has 2 buffs right now, you want to you want to have the extra taunt to try to protect first order and Boba.
Now, do I want to use his basic or do I want to use his special?
You want to use his special, but it doesn't really make too big of a difference because.
Or should I go after Wedge with the basic attack?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Or no,
since it wouldn't stun anyway.
Yeah.
And now you use strafe.
Oh, I didn't use strafe. Okay, because it's target. So when there's target lock like that, I want to use strafe.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just failing all over the place. Oh, bye, Geonosian Soldier. Now, do I want to use Boba Fett's big hit here?
Yes. Go ahead and use seismic charge. Should, yep, get rid of that. Weaken JC. I vote going after Poe.
Okay.
Although something to consider is that should you go after JC there, he's probably getting close to being able to use his assist again.
So go after JC?
Nope, after Poe, because
Poe.
he's the only one with the target lock. So that way you're speeding up first order TIE pilot.
Okay. Heal Bubba?
Yes. So on someone like JC, when they're not going to be doing any real damage, try to at least proc the turn meter gain on first order.
Okay. I may have to do this on auto because I'm running out of time.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about is not being able to.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay, so the basic gist with this starting lineup under Akbar is ideally, of course, with a faster first order TIE pilot, he would about 50 to 60% of the time is going to get a target lock in the opening round and is going to do either go like first, second, maybe third at the worst, get that early Biggs taunt, Then while Biggs is still taunting, you use a JC pull on Biggs to give him that extra protection up, so now they've got extra meat that they got to chew through.
Okay.
And then, meanwhile, you've got First Order TIE Pilot spreading target locks and getting sped up from those. You want Boba usually to open with his basic to spread more target locks.
And Biggs open with his target with his basic too. That's one of the
Yes.
mistakes I made, is that I didn't do that. I used his big hit.
Yep, which got Genosian Soldier really damaged early on.
Right, which was not the right move. So we need to do. We must do better. We must win. Wow, it's already Jesus.
Claim that 60K.
That's right. Let's see if there's any new ships or stuff. Let's see, fleet shipments. No, not for another one. No. Got a minute here for the next battle. Let's see, I'll get some more shipbuilding material always. Go to squad arena. Now, I don't recommend, if you don't have characters unlocked, don't do what I'm doing. I'm getting the prestige ones because, well, I can. I farm the hell out of all these characters, so I don't need any of those characters.
Yep, I'm still chipping away trying to get Nebbit and HK to 7 stars for heroic AAT. So,
oh, we got a first order TIE Fighter. I'll take that.
Oh, nice. And a Sunfac.
Yes, I'll take that too. Thank you. How close is he? He's a ways away. I stopped working on him after 4 stars, so I'll go back to working on him. Okay. Let's go back to ships. We'll do another battle here. No, I don't want that. I don't know why I went right there. That's crazy. Fleet arena. Alright. So this time I'm going to do better. I actually do better, but, you know, when you're, we're slowing this down and stuff for you guys to see kind of a little bit of what I'm doing, and we have Mage here to walk me through mistakes I'm making and stuff. So this time it should go a little bit better.
Yeah, I think to try to get in the time limit, I'm just going to say who to target and what ability to use.
Okay.
And then if need be, we can go back later and talk about things.
Right. This time we're going to do good. We're going to win.
Now, one thing to consider is because First Order TIE Pilot is under-geared, he might not be the best in your starting lineup right now. In fact, he probably isn't. That starting lineup is what I personally used up until I unlocked Vader's ship. But until you get First Order TIE Pilot up there a bit. You could either heal Geo Soldier or just go for a basic.
Let's just go for a basic. I think he'll be okay.
All right, JC or Ahsoka.
Let's go Ahsoka. She's not buffed. I hate her. I hate her so much. Oh, we got a free.
Oh, that's nice.
Now we're gonna use a basic on her.
Yep. Hoping for the target.
Damn it! You.
No joy.
You son of a. I went with their AoE attack. Okay. Oh, they really don't like Geo Soldier.
No, they do not.
We'll do basic with First Order. And double attack there. And I'm going after Bubba. Oh, you sons of.
Okay, now you probably want to switch targets here because she's got protection up.
Right, so let's do what resistance?
Pilot.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, okay, I'm sorry, but you have terrible RNG.
I am. We'll go after resistance again. Oh, I can't because it's taunt. All right.
Yep.
But we're going to use Biggs. Right? We want Biggs?
Yes, yeah, because although he's not taunting now, he hopefully will be taunting soon. Hopefully.
It's still nothing. God. Well, RNG, it can get you. Oh, there we go. Good old Bubber Fat. All right, now we want to heal someone, I would assume, or do we want to do an AoE attack?
Yes, I would probably go for a heal on Boba just because he's more damage output than Geo Soldier is.
Yes, we don't care about Geo Soldier.
I mean, we care about him.
Now, do I want to use?
You want to use your special?
Yep, when you use special, you die. You go to hell and you die. I'm going to finish off Ahsoka next.
Okay. Yes, and basic.
Yep, target lock, double tack. Well, reinforcement coming in. I wonder who it'll be. Oh, look, it's Sunfac. You annoying little bastard. He did
Which is fine.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to.
Now do the missiles.
Right, so we can take out Ahsoka, and hopefully it'll block Sunfac. It did. Nice. Poor Biggs is taking a beating. Now we're probably going to want to heal Biggs, yeah.
Yes, because JC has no damage. So if you're going to be targeting Sunfac, like, what's the point?
All right, who should we hit here? I would probably say keep hitting Sunfac. Or go after Resistance.
Resistance.
Yeah, let's get rid of you. All right, I guess.
AOE.
Yes, AOE attack.
Try to get some more protection up on Biggs to counteract the expose and the dots.
There we go. Very nice.
Okay, now, yeah, go ahead and use basic.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to finish off Resistance Pilot here, because necessarily, depending on how much it heals. Okay, you do want to target it.
Okay. Finish off Resistance or go to another taunt?
Go to another.
Well, taunt's up, so.
Yeah. Okay. Now I would say target Wedge with a basic.
Okay.
Because Seismic Charge should finish off Resistance Pilot.
Okay. We can do as a basic attack. Should I just keep on Wedge?
Yes.
I can target him. I hate this part where you can't.
Yeah, I think it would help if the screen just didn't rotate quite as much. Then that's okay. Just hit Sunfac. Because he doesn't have the additional defense while he's not taunting. Okay. So plus it's a target lock, so you'll be you actually won't be speeding up first order because he's a reinforcement. Yay, bugs. So yep, just go ahead and basic, finish him off, and let's see.
Oh, bye, Biggs. Oh, Biggs.
And
no.
It picked Wedge too. Okay. Oh, goody.
Seismic?
Yes, Seismic, because should finish off Resistance Pilot. I don't know how leveled you have it. Ah, dang it.
Not quite, but we can finish him off now.
Yep, and JC will finish him. And
no, he didn't. Weak ass sauce. We should call in another fighter.
Call in a reinforcement. Yep.
We're gonna go with Sunfac?
Call in Wedge.
Let's go in Wedge.
Because since he doesn't have any buffs up, you might as well. And I would say finish off Wedge.
Use basic?
Go ahead and use the crew ability. You just want to kill him. He doesn't have a whole lot left, so you just want to make sure that thing dies.
Finish off Resistance?
Yep, basic.
Okay, now we're on JC. Reinforcement, but who is it going to be? Poe. Probably want to get rid of Poe.
He's got a lot of targets to beat up on.
Finish up JC or Poe? Okay, Poe.
JC's probably going to have the heal and or the assist ready, but you weren't going to kill him anyway. So now target JC and go ahead and do the missiles.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do another target lock. So
no, that's fine. But now you can go and do strafe
on JC.
Yes, because he doesn't have nearly as much protection up as Poe.
Should we use our special now?
Yes, master plan. I'm gonna have to stop talking as much. We're still down to the wire. Crew. Okay, leave it. Do special. Do the assist on Poe. Bring in Boba.
Okay.
And do it again. Same thing.
Really? You gonna get that off?
Doesn't matter. The dots. If he happened to hit first, and you win. If he happened to hit first, the dots would finish him off anyway.
We are the wieners. So I actually didn't suck that time. Bonus for me. All right, so
And that's like you won with,
5
let's say,
ships still up.
5-0. Well, okay, like you lost one to him losing 7, I think.
Right.
And that's with not landing any target locks on your first 3 or 4
That was crazy,
shots
dude.
at a target lock. So it's definitely viable despite having lots of resists or just not proccing the chance to target lock. You can still win.
Right.
It's all about who do you target with what and when.
Right. Okay. So, in this video, we have seen what to do and what not to do when doing ship battles. Now, as a recap, Mageduckey says Executrix with the lineup he recommended would be the best one. If you don't have that lineup, you want to, if you, so let's say you don't have those ships, do you just want to go with your best ships, or what would be like a secondary, ship that people should go for if they're still waiting? I mean, let's save some people some time in farming, but how do they get a good lineup right off the back so they can be somewhat competitive?
First of all, not answering your question, just putting it out there. Farm Boba, farm First Order TIE Pilot.
Right.
Do it. Um, that out of the way. You obviously you're going to need to some degree go with your strongest ships that you have. But just because Wedge is your highest geared, highest starred character doesn't mean that he's going to be the best ship in your starting lineup.
Right.
So yes, use your best geared pilots to start with, but use discretion with that.
Right.
If you've got a ship that's strong but it has 0 synergy, maybe put that on your bench. Pull that in as a reinforcement because usually later on in the match you don't need the synergy as much. You're just going for like either damage or tankiness or a particular kit. And so what I found to be particularly useful, if most people have GR Soldier and Jedi Consular to some degree by the time they got to they're at ships. And with this stupid Rebel meta, everybody has bigs.
Yes.
So right there, you've got the makings of a decent Akbar fleet. You just need 2 attackers that do a lot of damage and can target lock on basic.
Right.
First Order TIE Pilot and Boba. And so that's a really solid starting fleet. If you went with more of a clone and or Jedi focus, you could definitely do like a Plo Koon, Rex, Clone Sergeant 5s kind of mix with Jedi Consular and Ahsoka tossed in.
Right.
And then of course, say you've got Wedge and Biggs, and then you've got TIE Fighter Pilot because you're going for raids. You don't have Jedi Consulate, you don't have GR Soldier, but you've got Plo Koon and Clone Sergeant. That could still work so long as Plo Koon is well geared, because you could throw a taunt onto Clone Sergeant if your target locks don't proc to set off Biggs.
Right.
So it's definitely like situational, and it's going to take a little bit of thought on your end. Of just sitting down and looking at, okay, what do I have? What synergizes? If you're using Biggs as your tank, make sure you have at least 2 forms of target lock in addition to Biggs. If you don't, he's gonna be useless. And so it's just stuff like that, making sure that you cover the basic synergies that you need to get Biggs taunting, to get your ships moving faster, attacking stronger, whatever they need.
Gotcha. Awesome. So I hope the folks out there can kind of can use this advice to make your fleet a little bit better. You can find Mageduckey. Usually he's been on our streams here of late every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern. We do love to go into ships. We are going to be going to more into ships on the stream. There are some changes coming with ships and stuff. We'll save that a little bit of a tidbit for the next stream this next Wednesday coming up. We'll probably may do some more stuff if we get some more updates of ships and new stuff comes out. We'll probably go back and do another one of these videos, just just to see how things are going. But you can kind of see where I'm at. You can kind of see what he recommends. You kind of see the do's and don'ts of when you're doing fleet battles and how to use your ships effectively. You saw the first time we did the battle, I got destroyed because I wasn't doing the right things. But when I did do the right things, even with bad RNG, we were able to win. So with that, I'd like to thank Mageduckey, sir. Thank you for being on this so we get this recorded.
Thank you for having me. As I said, it's always fun talking ships.
I know you love it. You love it. You want more of it. Um, so if you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments. Tell us what your lineup is. And leave comments on asking questions. Mage is a master at this stuff. So if you have questions about ships, fire them down there. And with that, I think we can call this one done, my friend.
Sounds good.
All
Later,
right.
pupils.
All right. We will holler at you later.